All right, so we welcome and so let's go straight away to the boat interface and execute some transactions and trying to um, get some of the fundamental. But a very quick one, a very quick one. Um, Guys, don't panic over what the price of Bitcoin happening and similarly like gonna drop. Still dropping. I don't want to bother about it, and because definitely market will still go up, and so we shouldn't think about maybe the market is not friendly right now, and for that you may not really get what you're looking for. No, the Bitcoin, like I said, I still expect all-time high. You know, you know, all things being equal, for all-time high in Bitcoin to still cross at least 12,500 to $13,000. Before we have the general drop in crypto. And so please don't panic. And so you have your Bitcoin that you have bought Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin going down. And a number of people are selling off because of um, they felt that the price of Bitcoin has gotten to the top. And however, as many coin as many coin that have given us profit, it's good we take the profit on the table, all right? But let us not think that because of the market's red and then market is going to crash. No, market is not crashing yet, and of course, um, but of course, just some correction. All right, so you don't panic. Rather, if you have intention of buying more coins, Bitcoin and all of that, you can still buy while the market still come down. All right, so very very important, so that you don't we don't go ahead and buy high and sell low because of a temporal correction. And the temporal correction is meant to be an advantage of us to increase our portfolio if we have not increased the portfolio prior to this time. So please do not let us have. DGB. Okay, okay. So do not let us have a situation where we buy something at a very expensive rate and we have to be waiting to see the market return back and to make more profit, and then we end up selling it off, and after selling off, and then the market will correct it back and making more money. So it may not be too palatable. So let's be careful. Okay. So markets give and take. If the market didn't pick up back this from tomorrow, next tomorrow, a day plus now, then we should expect the market to pick up probably next week. And of course, we have said crypto is all fundamental more than technical. However, technical play out, but may elongate. Okay, technical play out, but it may elongate. So the time you expected to play out, it may take longer than that time, and sometime faster than expected. So let's be careful. Okay, and like yesterday, I said we're going to review some coins. Um, uh, there's some there's some stuff about them to come up. Even BNB, BNB is supposed to move up as much as possible because today, okay, yes, today they were supposed to do liquidity farming on BNB, right? So I didn't have time to follow up on the BNB liquidity farming. Okay, so let me go to 3COMMAS because good number of people are still finding a lot of things difficult on 3COMMAS. So let me go back there and do the needful before we can ask questions. All right. Now, last week we looked at smart trade, which we say is actually a manual trade. But the advantage of your smart trade on 3COMMAS is that you have ability to buy and set your take profit, and at the same time set a stop loss. all right? And then you can go off and on along that way. In the market, take on for you. Don't understand. Okay. Oh, is the market picking on now? Okay. So now the advantage is this. You are able to use smart trade. I want to believe everybody, of course, have passed the stage of connecting um, their API linked to the 3COMMAS. Now, if you look at this my account, for instance, there are 3 accounts linked up here. There is Binance, there is Bitress, there is KuCoin. Okay, so there is Binance, so I can trade on any of them, without necessarily going to my Binance to log into my Binance, as the case may be. So there is KuCoin, there is Binance, there is Bitress linked up here, right? Now, if you look at this coin, for instance, NLC2, I actually have the coin on Bitress. Okay. So now we're going to use a boat today. Let's use a boat. Now, like I've told us, if you're on the first plan, and then the second plan is more recommended, is affordable, and it has at least smart trade and at the same time a boat for long and short algorithm. Now, one of the advantages of this long and short algorithm here for this boat is that you have an opportunity, right? You have an opportunity to buy and place for sale, follow the algorithm where you cannot be liquidated. Let me tell us something that's very vital here and very sumptuous. What is sumptuous about this platform is that you are not doing long and short of BitMEX, that's the margin trading. No, yeah, you can use margin trading here, but you must be on the third plan, which is the pro plan. Now, if you look at this boat, they are actually opened on trade, what we call DCA, dollar cost average. Now, how to set this boat up? Of course, you can set up as many boats as you like, all right? You can have many deals as you like, so that you go away, do what you are doing, and your market is trading for you. But there's something you must take note. You can set up a boat and you'll be temporarily at loss. Minus this, okay? Minus this, minus that. It does not mean these losses, they are just temporal. And that's why you're using the boat. They are temporal. If you look at it, I have chain link opened left and right. And the boat had been doing trade against Chainlink to USDT for me and all of that. And I do not need to bother myself, all right? I do not need to bother myself to, be checking at every seconds to know when to do this, when not to do that, and all of that. So I don't need those things. All I need, all I need is to set my boat, and though there will be time, okay, look at link, and just see some of those things it has done, field desired, when he bought, sold, you know, okay. So now all these market orders, place markets on the Binance. Then, so let's go for something. I need to show us this. If I click on DSA to create the boat, so the boat is not like when you have a boat, say you're going to waste your money. No, this is a terminal, that help you to place order, and the market is trading against the volatility of the market. So while you are doing what you're doing, this is just going to give profit analysis. Luna, I've been trading Luna, and it has been giving some profit since the trade have been going on, like Chainlink. like OMG and all of that. So how do I use the bot? First of all, of course, you must have connected your API linked to the exchange. Now I want to create bots, so follow me please. So as I create this, as I click on this here, so you can click create bot anyway. Right? I want to create bot. Now, if you look at it, so which bot do I want to create? A long algorithm bot or a short algorithm bot? Now, this is what I do with these guys here. I do not trade coins that are not good coins. So if I'm going to trade a coin against USDT, so that when I'm in profit in USDT because it's just doing, swing and scalping for me, if I'm on profit on USDT, fine. Then if it has bought a lot for me and the market now went down, that means I will have more volume of the coin, like Chainlink. That's what I used to do to Chainlink, do to Ethereum and some other coins like that I know I want to have more of them. So the market, both as it's trading, it will be increasing both either the coin or the USDT or the coin against BTC, as the case may be. All right. Now, like in my case, I have more than one exchange here, so you need to click to select which one. So I'm using Binance. All right. Mostly, what we're doing mostly is simple stuff. Right now, I want to trade. Sometimes they'll give you some recommended pairs based on what's happening in the market and all of that, telling you long all these, FM, Compound, Chainlink, all right, BZR, ANJ, Atom, and all of those things, just giving a recommendation. But you know what one you're looking for. So look at pairs. Which pairs are you interested in trading? Okay, so I'll click. Okay. So maybe what I'm interested in trading, maybe it's BTC RSR, right? BTC RSR. So look at BTC RSR, right? So BTC RSR, I want to long the coin, right? So long strategy. So of course, when if you must have been trading on like margin trading, you must have heard about long, short. If you are shorting, you are saying the market is going to come down. Like there's going to be a time we'll use the boat for short. Like when we have seen that the Bitcoin has gotten to the peaks we've talked about and now taking a reversal, then we short the market and be making profit as the market is crashing down. All right, so I'm longing. So I use limit order. Okay. All right. Now use open trade. Over time, I need to show us how you can use trading view. All right. So trading view can show me now that, okay, this coin, using trading view strategy. So in the next 1 minute, it's a good buy. All right. In the next 1 hour, it may still be a good buy. For instance, let me just show us something. Let me check here. Okay, BTC RSR. Okay. It's a new future. Okay, let's go here. We'll check here. Don't worry, I just want to see something. If I need to use, if I need to pick, It's coming up. Okay. Okay. BTC RSR. Uh, 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 uh. Network is so terrible. Okay, let me go back to the bots. So most time you can just leave it on open new trade as soon as possible, right? So not use another signal strategy. So now here you can see take profit. Now I will advise you, you leave it like a low profit, 1%, right? 1%, 2%. You know why? When the volatility is going ups and down, you know, when the market take 1% off, it can sell off for you and then open a new trade in that order. And so you may do your market can hit 5 times a day, and you have done 1% times 5 times, or maybe once or twice a day, or 4 times in a week, and then you've done 1% on each trade, on each hit, and then you can do 5% in a day, or just depending. I'm just using an instance. So depending on the volatility of that coin. Now there we go. There's something we must take note here. Take profit, okay? So you're saying 1%, right? 1%. Or you're saying 1.2%, depending. I'm just, it's an insert. So you're saying 1.2%. Now, this trailing, let me show us now. I want to put on trailing. Trailing means, right? What trailing means is that, okay, I want to take profit at 1%. Okay, let's say it like this. I want to take profit at 1%, right? So, but this is the point. Every time the market, or let me just take it additional 1%, or less than, okay, 1.2 or 1.5, right? I said, I want to take profit at 1.5%. But if I put on trailing, deviation means as the market move up, it adjusts. Instead of selling off at that my 1%, and the market just spike up beyond my own, it adjusts over and over and over and over again. All right? Over and over and over and over again. It gets to a point, it has crossed my 1% and probably has gone up to about 10%. And when the market had gotten to 10% as the peak, the all-time high, and returning back down to crash down, then once 1% is cut off from the all-time high, it will sell my market, not that 1.5% now, but let's say the market has gone up by 10%, it has refused to sell my 1.5% because I opened a trailing. A trailing is that extend it, please extend it, please extend it, please extend it. So in that order. So, but I may not use it now because I may want my deal to be closed on time. And so, but basically I can put it on and say, okay, every time the market go up. So you may not use it if you like. So let's just use this straight away this. Now, stop loss. If you want to use stop loss, why not? You can keep a stop loss, okay? At what percent? Maybe at 4%, okay? Let's say at 2% or 0.5%. So I don't normally use stop loss at this boat anyway. So now the next thing is, all right, how many number of time of trade do you want? 5 times, right? 5 times, stuff like that. Then safety trade. So I say 5 times too. Now, what does it mean? What it means is that when you enter this trade, immediately you pick market. The market now decide to go down again the more. So your market the trade start picking more of the coin. The more it drop, the more it drop, the more it drop, it begin to buy lower, 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 the same. Okay. Now I need to know how much am I putting on of my capital. Um, there you go. Let's go here. So look at it. You need to tell us what size. What size are you going to put on? So 0.03, 0.003 BTC is what I want to every buy should take 0.003 BTC. Do you have up to that amount? Maybe it's too low, maybe it's too, maybe just is 0.001. Okay, 0.001. Okay, 0.001 or 0.002. Let's make it 0.002. Okay, so that the total money that will be reserved for this trade is the same. Maximum amount for both usage based on current rate is 0.012. Meanwhile, I have 0.015 Bitcoin, right? Maximum safe order price deviation. And so percentage available balance to be used by both and all that. So now, if you have done all of this, right? Done this, done that, da, 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 da. So leave all these ones, just keep all of this one, volume, stuff like that. So just keep it up, just don't bother yourself about this. Now, what you have done is you are saying you are entering the market for long. That is saying you believe that RSR is going up, so you are buying, taking a long strategy, right? And this is the amount you want to be buying at each buying size. Safety order size 0.02 equally, right? Then you click on create bot. Bot create and save. So start a bot. Yes, I want to start the bot. Bot is turned on. Okay. Okay. Now, if you look at it now, the bot is turned on, right? Look at it. Bot is turned on and start command received. Now, look at what it's showing us. Long strategy trade exchange. So I use trade one, that's my Binance. Okay, BTC RSR, long strategy. All right, 1.5%, when the market hits, 1.5%. Okay. Now, in that order, now look at what's going to happen. When the trade starts, so let me show you now. I've done a strategy like that now. Look at, sorry, this guy. So, it's coming out. I think the network is messing. Okay. Okay. So now I have similar boats, right? Like this, set up on BTC NGN, that is BTC Naira. So buying BTC with Naira, then I set order on, the lot, then I set on like that. And that way, since showing the boat is having 7 boats running already, right, on different coins, all right, on different coins. Okay. Now, where's this? Where's this? Where's this? All right, there we go. Now, I want to show you guys something on the Binance here. Okay. 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 Okay, it has actually placed, look at the orders. All the orders have been placed. Look at it here. RSR, 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 RSR. All right. It has placed those orders. Look at it, 0.002, 0.002, 0.002, 0.002 in that order, okay, that it has placed to buy. It has not been executed. As the market dropped down, it buys. But the first entry, okay, the first entry, let's come up here. It has bought the first entry. Can you see? The first entry, right? 0.02. It has bought that. That was the first entry. And set prices for the other ones, all right? As the market stepped down a little, it buys again, all right? Now, if you look at the market, all right, it, immediately now is going to, is the boat itself that will be setting prices for sale. Can you see here? It has bought and it has set price for sale already here. Okay? It has set price for sale of the one it has bought. Okay, another field, RSR. Okay, some order cancelled. Okay, now the one that have been bought. Okay, two orders have been bought. That means the market reverse. But look, this first one that was bought, it has already placed price for sale for that one already, and that's what we're seeing here. Sorry. All right. So, okay, it has orders placed for sale here. The two together that have been bought, it has placed it for sale. That's 107 Satoshi or something like that, yeah. So immediately the market gets it sold, it buy another one again until it buy like up to 5 times, and as the market repeats itself. Meanwhile, it has placed orders down for 99. You know, it bought the immediate one at 105. It has set price for 99, 101, 100, 102. Yeah, 102 in that order. So if the market reverse a bit, then it's going to buy. All right, it's going to buy that, and then the market, as it's moving on, then it's going to sell. And the same thing I've done on the BTC. So BTC orders placed, BTC NGN. So it placed some for sale, 5,466,000. All right. So Chainlink, $11 plus. So all those orders have been placed. As the market move on there, you get it sold and then continue the market. So I'm not going to be there. I don't need to be there. The market will be controlling itself. You know, buy, sell, place order for sale, place order for buy. And then anytime I like, I can come turn off the machines or just allow it to keep running and be getting profit for me, you know. So the good thing is this, as I'm trading against, you know, RSR to BTC, so it's either I have more of BTC or I have more of RSR. So most time I don't trade coins that do not have significance. So I can trade, you know, RSR, I can trade Chainlink, I can trade, you know, Ethereum, BTC in that order. Then BTC, USDT, BTC, NGN, and all of that. So you can see that's why here you can see that I have some fraction of NGN remaining, 36,000 naira just here. And so the market, you know, it has been buying Bitcoin from 100,000 naira, you know, that, you know, on and on and on and on. So that's just the basics of the what's it called, of the boat. So the boat is going to take a cost, you know, average for you, doing your trade for you. You know, you're just fine. That's true. You're just fine. So anytime you come back, you'll see that okay, some days you can make, you know, depending on how much you're trading with and how you allocate your. Because I always warn us not to trade too many coins at a time. So if I'm looking for a boat, like, okay, showing you now that completed trade profit $39, 220 naira, then BTC 0.00. So those deals that have been completed and all of that. So just showing you. Now at a point temporarily, you may see that your market, look at it now. Temporarily, my market is at minus 1.5%. Because it has bought some RSR and some price still went down. So it doesn't matter, right? As the market go down more, you buy more, buy more, buy more. Then as the market start going up, you start selling, 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 on and on and on. Buy again in that order. And that's how, you can see. Let me show you here. So when we take it from the simple, gradually taking it up. So look at it when it canceled this order. All right, this order was filled. All right, RSR was filled. While all these one are just active. He placed them, they have not been executed. Now look at this, take profit, sell, take profit, 107. It has not been executed. Now the market get there, then it sell. So this one, he cancel it and replace the price. That's the price he put all together to this place, this volume. All right. So the same thing you do USDT to other coins, or USDT to BTC, USDT to Ethereum, and all and on and on and on and on for trade. Okay. All right. So I think if you have questions, anyone with questions, so ask your questions so that you can get clarified. So we did smart trade last week, and next week again we have to now do additional strategy, how you can connect this to some other stuff you want to connect with. Okay, somebody's asking a question. Okay, please ask your questions. Okay, so you talk about discussing about OMG, about OMG. There's no. I have a long strategy on OMG. I have so much trade on OMG. So you don't sell off your OMG. I'm looking at tomorrow if we need to re-enter. What's it called? Band protocol. I talk about band protocol, OM, Pulse, SRK, and trade. That unit trade. I'll let us know because I'm taking some review on them. They ought to have some event this month that should ordinarily push up their price. Let's go here. SRK, are you here? Yeah, okay, SRK is here. So band protocol, LRC, think about 5 of them like that. POL, POLS, and all of that. So especially trade, unit trade, came down very seriously. I'm targeting to buy more of the what's it called? Unit trade. Because when okay. So because when it's going to recover, it may pull up as speedy as possible, right? So I'm planning to buy, but I'm still looking at maybe may still double bottom as it has done. I know that maybe further drop to 15 cent to 17 cent or thereabout. So, but however, it's a good buy now. So when it recover, I make my money. So OMG, if you are holding OMG, don't sell it in a haste. However, OMG ought to have gone far since, but I think there are so many impediments on OMG, and so, but I have yes, a lot of OMG that in fact, I'm using the boat to trade OMG. Yeah, let's see OMG. Even Luna, okay, you can see OMG. The both have been setting prices, right? That target I pick I have OMG set at $15, $7 in that order. So OMG, if you're holding it, I don't think it's important you waste it. Yeah, any other question? Any other question, please? Okay. No question. We're good. So we get everything. We understand everything, right? So this is going to help, over time. When you just set your market, go away, and you can connect to your Telegram like a bot, then get, so get like a lot of update of what's happening. Notification bot receive notification, blah blah blah. Okay. So it's very simple. You can just set your trade and move on. Forget about anything happening there. Now, but for me, like my own package, I can trade, use this boat, and at the same time use grid boat, right? But if you're not on the highest package, you can use grid boat. So grid boats, just like, let me show you something here. Let me even check something. BTC, okay? BTC, there we go. RSR. So even the guy has actually really done a heavy, maybe trying to do a lot of correction. Okay, like the great trade is showing a lot of, okay. If you can see that my bot now set some prices to still buy low down to 99. That's the least price is set to buy. Okay. Now, if you look at it, the bot too set on the grid sold that markets, sales 102, 105, 107, 109, and maximum talking about 111 Satoshi for the time being, right? Okay, so if you look at it, the coin has actually really performed. I think today it did about 35% before it pulled back a little. Today, check it on. So this is IA, can use this, but not all the packages that can use this. So can use this IA for a grid trade, use the IA setting, then fire on, and then it will be selling buy, sell in that order. So, but this is not for everyone. It's for the highest package. That's the subscriptions of this. Right, you can see this, my current plan. Pro is about $600 in a year. So you can see my timing of expiration will be September 18, 2021. So if you are paying monthly, so $49 for advance, there's no point